Like it takes me to put pause. I'm like, oh.
You can't call it Karen anymore.
It'd be
Very
like,
true.
girl, you picked the
Very
wrong
true.
name.
Oh,
Do not
jeez.
do that.
Yo, what's up? My name is Hassan. I'm from America, specifically Boston and Texas.
Hi, I'm Christina. I'm also from Massachusetts, not Boston.
Hi, my name is Shannon. I'm also from the United States and I'm from North Carolina.
My name is Megan. I'm from the United States of America and I'm from Ohio. USA. USA. She said don't.
Well, what is your English name? Kelly.
Ah, Kelly.
I'm Justin.
Justin Kelly.
What's your Korean name, Sel?
병재.
Byungjae.
Yeah, I think when I first came to Korea, it was a little interesting that a lot of Koreans also have English names.
I completely understand like the reasoning, but it does make me kind of sad because I don't want Korean people to lose that part of themselves.
Yeah.
Like that was your name, that's your
Yeah.
given name.
Yeah.
It's up to me to respect that and be able to figure out how to pronounce it.
Even in America, I have a lot of foreign exchange friends who have very English names, but their background is fully from the other country.
But me coming to your country and then you're like, here's my English name. I'm like, wait, but I'm in Korea, so.
Okay, I did have one friend in high school, because in high school, we had a lot of foreign exchange students coming from China. His name that he came to America with was Ray. For some reason, I just asked him, I was like, bro, so your parents named you Ray? Nah, man, my name is actually boom, 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 boom. And he was like, bro, trust me, you can't pronounce this. And I don't want anyone else to like know about it either. And I was like, whoa. This was my first time like experiencing that. I was like, wow, I didn't know you could really have like another name, because Americans, we can't pronounce anything, honestly, right?
I worked at a Korean barbecue in America. All of them introduced me as their English names, and so I assumed that that was like their name. All of a sudden, one person called the other person by their like Korean name, and I was like, wait, we have Korean names? And they're like, we're Korean. And I was like, well, you all told me your English
Yeah,
name, so why,
no,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
surprised. Like, but
Yeah.
then my friends told me a lot of the reasons why they have their English names is they got made fun of for their Korean names.
My first job was at Starbucks, and in America you have to write their name on the cup. Oddly enough, it wasn't the people with like more difficult names or like the long name, except for when you get to like Ashley, and somebody spells it like ASHLEIGHYFQ, like, like that's when I would spell it wrong. Simple name with the ridiculous spelling. So it was never the complicated names that were the problem. Like.
Yes, completely true. And that's a very interesting point that I don't think anyone has thought of. But honestly, I really don't know why.
Like now that I think of it, my friends back in the States, yeah, they use their real name.
All of them.
And you know what I just thought? People with like the name like Minso or like Jangmi, like, they feel the need to change their names, and they're honestly not that difficult, but we can say German names and Russian names and Polish names. They look like someone put the alphabet in a blender and just like, you know, like that doesn't make any sense. That's much harder in my opinion, but they don't go around giving themselves like an easier English name, you know? We're just expected to learn it, so I think it should be the same way.
We have this common English name list.
Yes. Jason. All the Bible names, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Kind of like stripper names, like Crystal and
I never called it that, but it's so accurate.
I would feel bad if she named herself Karen. I'd be
Very
like, girl,
true.
you picked the
Very
wrong
true.
name.
I feel so bad for Karen.
I know, right? I have an Aunt Karen, and now the name has like, if you guys don't know, Karen has become like a meme of a name. The stereotypical middle-aged white woman who complains about everything, thinks that she's the queen of the world.
Starts problems for no reason. I can say this because I did work at Starbucks. She's the lady that would walk up and she just, and I mean like this too. So don't use Karen is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think?
Susan, like maybe like a blonde curly hair girl or something, right?
That's funny.
Like wearing like a
Like a
flower
skirt.
dress.
Flower dress, right?
My aunt and my grandma name.
I think they're pretty names, but they sound a little bit more maternal. Like they sound older.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think of like middle-aged women, like 30 years old,
Yeah.
when I hear Susan, wearing like a dress, skirt, probably long skirt.
Susan bakes cookies.
Yeah, right. Irene, yeah, Jenny.
Jenny is a little bit.
I have some friends named Jenny. Yeah, you're getting a little bit more hip, I believe.
Sometimes I do ask for the Korean name, but sometimes if I start calling them by their English name first, I can't call them anything else. It's like very hard to just call someone by another name after you've called them and identified them with this name, right? And then it throws me off because some of my friends, they change their English name. I'm like, you cannot do that.
At least for me, when I hear a name, I get a feeling based on the name that you're telling me. Like you say your name's James, Joshua, I'll feel something off of that name based upon, right?
Yeah,
based upon the country that we live in. So when I hear those names here, I'm like it takes me a quick pause. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I have to delete all of my memory of like any of the people that I've met with these names and just accept the name, if that makes sense.
Immediately when you told me your name was Kelly, I was like, what?
Same.
Really?
Same.
I can't match it with a Korean face. English name has this American staple. Like Kelly is like a blonde Barbie
She's like
doll.
a cheerleader. Yeah.
So you say Kelly and I'm like,
We're like,
but it's a beautiful name.
It is beautiful.
It's not bad, but I'm just like, you're not blonde and a cheerleader. I'm just saying from my standpoint, I prefer to call you your Korean name because my brain is like,
associated with a different version of the name.
Today we discussed Asian people having American English names, and this is such an interesting topic to talk about today.
Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.
See you.
Bye-bye.